Harley Merlin 7. Harley Merlin and the Detector Fix. Written by Bella Forrest. Narrated by Amanda Ronconi. Chapter 1. Harley. I couldn't stop laughing. I held my stomach and roared with hysterics, tears streaming down my face. Finch, Jacob, and Ryan were staring at me like I'd lost my mind. And to be honest, I wasn't entirely sure I hadn't. Everything seemed so hilariously absurd. We were in the Smiths' house, having dropped right into their Dia de los Muertos celebrations through a portal. No amount of tequila could get that to make sense to a human. "Harley?" Ryan said, her voice filled with concern. "Do you need some water? Should you be lying down?" I brushed tears from my eyes. "I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry. I know this looks bad." "What are you sorry for? For appearing out of nowhere?" "I guess you could say that." I struggled to regain my composure, the impulse to collapse into laughter still jolting through my veins. It was a weird sensation, but then it had been a weird week. The Smiths' front room felt so ridiculously normal after being stuck on Eris Island, and arriving in the middle of a barbecue felt even more bizarre. "So, you're saying I didn't imagine that?" Ryan eyed me curiously, and I couldn't look away. She wasn't stupid. There was no way I could explain away the fact that we literally exploded out of thin air and landed in the backyard. Mrs. Smith hadn't been fooled either, though she'd made a show of ignoring what had just happened. Honestly, I had no idea where to start with all of this. I took a deep breath, steadying myself. "No, you didn't imagine that. You really just appeared out of nowhere?" "Yeah, pretty much." I eyed Jacob, who was trying to look anywhere else but at me. He'd put us in this situation, but I understood why. He associated the Smiths' house with safety, and it had been the first place he'd thought of when we found ourselves under threat in the bestiary. Echidna was gone, already stolen by Katherine, and his panic had led us here. It was sweet in a way, though that didn't make it any less tricky. "You want to explain how? Because unless Mom laced those cookies with something, I can't understand how the heck you could have done that," Ryan replied. "This isn't some FBI stuff, is it? I know you've been working on security, but we didn't just see something top secret, did we?" She sounded genuinely worried, and I couldn't blame her. This was beyond human comprehension.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?